Hey there. I just want to go over some questions that I generally get when I'm talking to new and prospective clients. And one of the frequently asked questions that I get is, I'm a seven-figure business owner. That's what I'm taking home. That's what my profit is. What kind of strategies would you recommend for me to help me save money in taxes? So this is what I tell, the business owners that come to me. First thing that we look at is we look at the business entity structure. There are so many different choices in terms of business entity structure. You could be an LLC, you could be an S Corp, a C Corp, if you have partners, a partnership. And so we look at all of those entity structures to see what makes sense for you. Sometimes we even do layering. I mean, you might already be in an S Corp, but maybe we'll use a C Corp strategy because that doesn't have to follow a calendar year, and we can push income into a fiscal year. Fiscal year means that you can have any tax year ending. It doesn't have to be December 31st. And we can do a little income shifting, income arbitrage, with that strategy. Next thing I ask business owners is, do you have children? Because believe me, they're expensive, right? Whether they're in college, high school, or even grammar school, if you have daughters, the makeup, the hair, the clothes, all of that you're paying with after-tax dollars. Boys, sports, equipment, clubs, travel, all of that stuff is expensive, and you're more than likely paying that with after-tax dollars. I help clients strategize on how to put their children on payroll to, again, income shift from your high income tax bracket to their low income tax bracket. I mean, heck, you're paying for it anyway. Might as well get a deduction out of it. The other thing we also look at is in a lot of, most of these business owners, they're not going to be able to take advantage of the SALT limitation that was changed recently by the One Big Beautiful Bill. The SALT limitation is state and local income tax was capped at $10,000. With Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill, that cap was raised to $40,000. But guess what? If you're making more than $500,000 a year, you don't qualify. You're still stuck at the $10,000. But if you're a business owner, how about we pay those personal income taxes through your business and get a deduction for it, thus lowering your taxable income, which is what would have happened on Schedule A if you itemized your deductions anyway. So that's what we call a pass-through entity tax election, and we help business owners with that. I can't tell you how many business owners don't even know about that and aren't even utilizing that strategy. So we implement that for business owners as well. And then other strategies that we look at are just very, strategic, customized strategies for your business. If you're doing all of those things and hey, Michelle, what else do you have for me? We do have some strategies with charitable donations where we can lever up your deductions, or doing other investment strategies that are tax mitigating, that create losses. But it's a levered loss. So, you put in 100,000 and we can deduct 500,000. It's those types of strategies that I work with my clients to help them save six figures or more in taxes. So if you want to find out more, continue following me, and, hopefully we'll be able to meet and I can help you out. Great. Thanks.